on Comedy Jonah. Aren't I so
Hello.
good? Aren't I so good at being the producer?
Oh, just the counting is hilarious. And then the recounting, and then you're just like, what? As the talent, you're like, I'm confused.
I was counting down for Comedy Jonah and I was saying 10 seconds, 3 seconds, no, maybe 7 seconds. I'm not really sure. Maybe 3 more seconds. I don't know. It's coming. We'll be ready to go at some point. So much fun. Comedy Jonah. You know what? Before we even get into anything, let me just let people know
Yeah.
to make sure that they follow, like, and subscribe wherever they're watching. Like, that should be obvious by now, right? Like, that should be obvious. Share the show, tell a friend, or tell a family member. I'm really getting sick of telling you to do it.
So sick of it.
I'm getting a little annoyed, okay? We're going to talk to Mimi later. The Monday. So if you have any questions, make sure you tweet me them. I didn't put up here's the thing. Normally I make a post about getting questions for Mimi and I put it on like Instagram and Twitter. I decided to put in all the same amount of effort that Mimi put into saving her game this week into doing that. So there aren't any.
What questions do we have? Like, she was kind of.
Why did you disappoint me and break my heart? That's first.
She was so under the radar that there's really no questions, right? Like, I can't even think of a
Julie
question.
described her as invisible. That's probably not good. Okay, wait, we're not done. If you'd like to see other hot, fresh takes like this for the past 12 years, visit our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. And of course, maybe you were watching the show live with us on the Discord. You can leave your questions for Mimi over in the Discord. There's a section for that. There's sections to watch the East Coast airing of the shows, watch the live feeds, and chat with us. We're always doing that. Recipes, birthdays, pets, games, kids. We do it all in the Discord. So check it out. Of course, patrons, you can also leave it in the patron group or the patron section of the Discord. That's where the questions for Mimi will go. That is where I will take them from. I mean, I feel like a moron. She's basically my pick to win. I this whole season, I've just been like, Mimi's gonna turn up soon. Here comes Mimi. Get ready for Mimi. Maybe when jury starts.
This sums it up completely. It's there. F says Mimi's 65 days could have been in an email.
You did it. You did it.
You did
Thank
it.
you.
Amazing.
We're gonna have battling chats.
Been in an email. Absolutely. That's hilarious.
You know, I do have some news. Just because what I was gonna say was, we're gonna have battling chats. Who's funnier, the YouTube chat or the You Now chat? But guess what? I'm letting people know that there's a very good chance at the end of this month we are transitioning away from You Now, and we're gonna go all YouTube pretty much all the time now. So get ready, YouTube. We might be bringing all the You Now people over there. Yeah, You Now no longer supports playbacks, and the audience really is not a fan of that. So we're gonna have to go because they're stupid and greedy little pricks.
Going on, You Now.
Well, bye now.
You Now is not now.
It's bye now. It's then, and we'll be over on YouTube and Twitch and other places. So that'll be fun. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now, by the way, just in case you are some of our new viewers, John is a casual viewer. And you may not have known this, John, but Mimi was never in danger until yesterday. And they did first of all, the episode tonight did a piss poor job of everything. It really didn't explain why the flip came to be.
I thought it explained it well. As a
go ahead.
Viewer, I understood.
Well, what you understood is totally wrong.
Okay.
So you tell me, why do you think the flip happened, Comedy Jonah?
My interpretation as a casual when I had the commercial breaks, because I know you don't have commercial breaks with the live feeds.
Right, yeah.
I was thinking, you know what? Cameron won his way back in. He won HOH. He won the veto. He wants Felicia out. It's like, you know what? Is the House going to be at his mercy? Or do we keep Felicia? Like Jag and Matt were like, is it that bad that she stays in? If she goes after Corey and America, our hands are clean. Corey and America are like, you know what? She's going to go after Cameron. Is that so bad? She's going to cause a lot of crazy chaos and everything by the way she talks. It's all going to be directed at Cameron. So I kind of understood why, because what's Mimi going to do? I mean, she didn't even save her own game. So what's she going to just sit there and hold up the wall again for another week? I mean, what's going on?
So the question was, can you explain why the flip happened? That was a lot of talking. I'm not really sure where you
The flip
explained
happened
why.
because it was better to keep Felicia for both Corey and America and Matt and Jag. Yeah.
I mean, yes. I mean, it was a little more sinister in the fact that, well, what they hoped was going to happen was a Jag, a Matt, and a Cameron were going to more so go to a Felicia, a Cirie, a Bowie, and kind of be like, we're going to do this. By the way, Corey and America didn't want to tell you, to kind of put more of a target on Corey and America. I just think it's interesting that the edit made Corey seem like this mastermind of, oh, this is my plan, because if they stay in the house, then it'll become blue against the whole house, not me. When in reality, it was people like Cameron and Jag and Matt trying to get the target more onto Corey and America by keeping Mimi. Now, the other parts are true as well. Felicia, they feel, is not a good of a competitor as Mimi. Obviously, there's a
No, she's not a good
chance
competitor. And by the way, how long is this show again? 49,000 minutes? Is that the show length tonight?
Well, first of all, when
No, she's not a
Bowie,
competitor. She's not a competitor.
when well, I got news for you. I guess I'm stupid too, because I probably would have done something similar. Because here's the thing. When Bowie was like 67, I was like, are you an idiot? She said, how many minutes? And it's basically how many minutes in a week?
Just over an hour.
But it's how many minutes in a week is what the question actually was. So when she was like 67, I'm like, there's no way you really think there's 67 minutes in a week. Or 27, she wrote.
She's from the other side of the world. We don't know what the time is in Australia.
Can I tell you
Things
something?
could go by much faster. They could be in 2065 right now. We don't know.
I have an alternate theory that is a hot take. I don't even believe Australia and New Zealand are real. I think those accents are fake. I think the whole thing's fake. It's a little island in the middle.
Do you think the Earth is flat? Okay.
I think when people go to Australia, they're just landing on a set somewhere, and then people are like, let's put on the Aussie accent. It's like that. I don't believe it's real. It's just my hot take. I'm starting to believe that's fake and it's not real. They're aliens. Look at Bowie. Look at her today. She's like, I got my new alien haircut. Hi, Julie, good day.
So
look at me, beep boop, beep boop.
So
I'm like, I'm a goth alien.
No land, and then what? They're just like on the backside of what? Asia? They're just like, this is
I don't know. I don't believe it.
This is Australia.
I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think the accents are fake. I think they're faking it. I think they talk just like us. And then when people from outside come in, they're like, okay, let's put on the down under accent. Yay.
G'day.
G'day. And then they all laugh at us like stupid morons.
You believe anything that is said to you.
They call McDonald's Macca's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you want to get a cheeseburger at Macca's?
I don't know if they even call it a cheeseburger. They probably call it like a bun sandwich. Oh, you know what they call the packets of sugar?
Sugar.
No, sachels. Sachels of sugar. Can I please have 4? Can I please have 4 sachels of sugar for my coffee? For my coffee? See what I mean? The whole language made up. Yeah, the whole language is made up. This is why I'm not believing it. That's all. I'm just saying it's a hot theory. It's a hot take. People say I have the bad takes, so if people want me to have the bad takes, I'm gonna have all the bad takes.
Well, then how do you explain BB Australia?
It's fake. It's a government setup.
That's Australia, was what you're saying. Just
Right.
the BB house.
Right. It's a way for the government to make it look like Australia's a real place. It was really filmed in England, another place with stupid accents.
But we can't pretend like we're in England, so we got to put a little slang into it.
Well, I can do a British accent much better, apparently. I don't know. I decided to take a war on accents this show. I don't know. Every
Okay,
show I have
yeah.
something to be angry. Somebody tweeted me today and said, "What aren't you angry about?" And I said, "Good point."
Point. It's a much
I said
shorter
good point.
list. Yeah, it's a much
It's a much
shorter
short. It is. It's a much shorter list. I literally have rage emotes. It's what we do. I'm angry about a lot of things.
I'm pretty happy. As a casual viewer, I don't think I let things get to me so much.
First of all, you look like an ice cream man. So, if you want to know things I'm angry about.
This is my Pride polo shirt.
Feel like you need, like, would you like chocolate or vanilla?
Yellow, there's orange. It's Pride, baby.
All right, fine. It's Pride and it's Ralph Lauren. Good humor, John. Okay, yeah, I'm just so disappointed about Mimi. Okay, so here's what you missed. So Mimi on the feeds today, well, basically last night, they, Suri tipped off Mimi like, you need to start talking to people. Molly, Mimi, you're in danger, girl. And Mimi like talked to Jag and was like, well, I think maybe I might be in danger. And Jag's like trying to help her, like, well, what are you going to do? No one knows where you stand. You got to let us know who you're going to go after. What are you doing? She's like, well, I don't like to name names, but maybe, the two people, they kiss a lot and they're like a couple in the house, those two. Those ones, yeah, maybe them. And he's like, wow, it's the first time you gave a name. And she's like, okay, that's great. And that was it. And then this morning, same thing. She's like, so like, does it look like I'm going? And people are like, yeah, it looks like you're going. Oh, does it look like it? Corey and America are behind it? Yeah, it looks like Corey and America are behind it. All right, I guess I'm going. Like, what, Mimi? What? Literally every one of your votes have been like, these people are liars, mistakes, and I'm coming for them, and they better look at, like, she had so many options today. Call a house meeting. I know, people are like, Eric, house meetings are horrible. Yes, house meetings are horrible, but when you have 3 hours into showtime, and the whole cast is voting your ass out, you only have one chance to do something.
Right.
So do something.
I mean, at least Felicia was blowing stuff up. We saw Nicole blow it up when she was walking. Who cares? It's done. You're already walking out. I think what's interesting, because Nicole's never been on the block, right? Has she been on the block
Correct.
before?
No.
So it's her first time on the block. She comes in number 2 in the comp, so she's pretty
First
good.
loser.
And this was a difficult comp, because we saw
And she was the first loser.
Felicia going, okay, I can see in the dark with my military training. I can see in the dark. And then she's like, oop, I went out the front door. I can't. What?
By the way, I don't believe that
Felicia?
I was in the middle of hell during that episode, so I was only half paying attention. Did they show that she timed
the Paramount app?
Yeah. Did they show that she timed out?
Yes.
Oh, they did show that she timed out?
You saw her on the front porch again going, huh?
Oh, no. Okay. Chat's saying no, they did.
Yeah, they did.
No.
She walked on the front porch, and then the 2 bees came up. They were supposed to be like, and whatever, be gone, or whatever. The 2 bees flashed. I just saw it today. Yeah, it did. She timed out.
All right, well, all of chat disagrees with you.
Let's
but here,
watch it on the Paramount app together in the Discord, okay?
they only showed the top 3 scores because here's the thing. On the live feeds, it's an automatic out when she exited the front door.
Yeah. So it timed.
Really?
She timed out.
She walked out without finishing.
She walked
You,
out. That was my joke that you're dissecting. She was saying that her military training she could see in the dark and then ends up walking out the front door and the
no,
clock
no.
stopped
No, no,
because
your joke was very funny. I did enjoy your joke. I was just saying because on the live feeds, she made it seem like she did it all so quickly and she didn't believe how she didn't get it, and other people were questioning her, saying like she never mentioned the pendant, she never mentioned the wind chimes. She has to be lying, you know. So now we know why.
she, she never saw him. That's why.
Could you imagine that somebody gave her a gun to shoot people with?
I can't. The military, that scared me. It scared me because when she was doing it at first, she was doing pretty good for her age. I was really going, okay. The hair was a little sketchy, but she found it. I'm like, okay, great. And then she just kept kind of getting lost, and then walked out the front door, and then literally said it. Wow, I just walked out the front door. And then you saw the two bees flashing, going.
You're very passionate about the two Bs.
Well,
This is your selling point.
Out of all the horrible graphics, that was the best ones this year, or this season.
Do you think the little ghost girls were really in the windows?
That's Linda Blair.
Yeah, but like in real life, those windows were green. They were green screens. They had to edit it after.
How do you get the same exact pose of the same little girl? No, they're images that are flashed. They're images. That's easier than getting the same person.
So it was like
around.
So it was like a television there, because Mimi did say, "Oh, you're right. It has to be that," because Mimi said when they would appear in the window and it would light up, she was able to see around the room easier where stuff was. Would you have been able to do that, Comp? You don't seem like someone that scares easily in a haunted house. You seem like someone who would go in a haunted house.
Oh, God, love them.
Like people chasing you with chainsaws, all that.
Oh my
your favorite?
God, yes. Give me a gun. Give me a weapon. I just want it. Yeah.
First of all, you're wearing red, white. You're wearing red, white, and blue, and you're asking for a gun. So now I'm a little scared. Where's your red at? Okay. I would not have been able to do that. I would have peed my pants.
You can't do a lot of things.
And I would not have been able to do that. I honestly think. I honestly think I would have been paralyzed with fear. I would have just remember.
I was more. There was past comps where they were in the dark and they didn't have a light, and they're just going around trying to find stuff.
I like that better.
I like that better. No. I like a light. I like a light. A little bit of a light.
No.
I can see stuff. See stuff on the wall. This was easier, I thought.
And giant, terrifying images of ghosts in the windows. And then the fact that you had a power of Christ compels you where the girls are being electrocuted in the middle of the room.
BB compels you. That's what those two Bs were flashing. That's what I was trying to say.
Can we talk about how Blue in the diary room is my least favorite Blue? Blue on the live feed.
Girl, what are you talking about, girl? I love it that she calls Cameron girl. You're right, girl.
She used to call Jared girl, and he was like, "You don't play like that, okay?" He was like, "We don't play like that."
That's someone I do not miss in the house.
Yeah, I don't really miss him either. People were like, "Do you have any behind the scenes stuff about your interview with him?" And I went, "No."
I haven't seen it yet, but yeah.
You should watch it. Thanks. We could really use the view. So
in the light.
I mean, you don't even do it. Why would anybody else? So you should be doing it.
It's not on my TV as a casual viewer. It's really hard for me to watch.
Here's the thing. I would not have been able to do that comp. So good on Felicia for getting through it. I was worried about her heart. I'm worried about. I'm worried about her heart in all of these ones. I would have very much been in America. I would have very much been the running through it person being like, no, stop it. You stop it. Right. Like that would have been me, but I honestly think I wouldn't have completed it. And now, again,
Well, my favorite with the comp was Nicole captioning everything. Like when the thing fell down and the water splashed in her face, and then that water tastes like butt. Like I loved her whole commentary. I was cracking up. I was laughing. Like I was finally like, okay, I'm starting to like Nicole, and now she's gone. I finally remembered she was there. So that was funny. Like I was really wanting to see Felicia go into that fireplace, but with her military training, she just couldn't find it.
their military training to see in the dark, she couldn't find the big lit up hole.
49,500 minutes.
How many minutes in a week? 2 billion.
I'm applying for the military now too. I think what it takes.
Oh yeah, it's a bit. So again, the episode, in my opinion, really did not do a good job of showing how much Cameron was pushing to get Corey to be the replacement nom. He really, really wanted it. Jag was the only person, literally the only roadblock in it. Like, it was happening. Everyone was on board. We as the viewers, the live feed watchers, Twitter, we were all like, yes, this is happening. Corey's going to get backdoored. This is amazing. Like, we were there. And then Jag just is such a, I cannot stand him.
But why?
He was like, no,
Listen
I don't
to
want it.
him. Why? It's too early. That's Jag's thing. Everything's too early. It's too early. It's not even summer anymore, Jag. Okay, this is a summer show, and it's not even summer anymore. It's not too early. They should have gotten Corey out.
They should have gotten Corey. I'm afraid Corey's going to win this game, and I hate it. I'm really
Who would you want to win, Cameron or Corey?
Cameron.
Yeah. The one I said I liked from the beginning, and everybody turned on me.
Well, look, Cameron still has a lot of issues, and he's, treats people.
Doesn't. Look at you.
Yeah, look, dude, look at me. Jag is like, as I call him, human Xanax Eeyore. Here's the thing. If I could wave my magic wand and remove 3 people from the game right now, it would be Jag, number 1.
Blue.
No, not Blue. It would be Jag. Actually, I only want to remove 2 people, actually, and people aren't going to like my second one. And it'd be Matt. I want Jag and Matt gone. I'm over Matt. It's not a popular opinion. Matt has been
under Matt.
Matt has been on my nerves for the past 3 weeks. And granted, we've already talked about how his eating...
I saw your tweet. Oh, he always aligns with the people in power, turns on the people and the people. It's Big Brother. You wouldn't align for with the person in power either?
No, he's bad at it, is my point.
Oh.
Obviously, I understand. I always forget that on Twitter, like people said the same thing to me. They came at me and were like, "You mean he's playing Big Brother?" And I just want to you mean I had to explain the tweet to you because you're a moron? Yeah, obviously I understand the way Big Brother works. I'm tweeting this out with the baseline that everyone understands how Big Brother works. I thought you would understand that. I hate stupid people on Twitter.
Well, I was reading the whole thread. That's why I was saying.
Yeah. No. I was yelling at the person, not you. You'll know when I'm yelling at you. No. So,
Thanks, Jared.
No. Matt, to me, yes. What's frustrating, or my point of that tweet was, yes, he's always moving with the power, and he's always, in my opinion, screwing over the people that could help him. And the point is, why? He does it to help Jag's game. He thinks that's also helping his game. In my opinion, no, it's not, because you two just keep making your target bigger and bigger. And all the stuff that Matt does to help Jag or Matt does to help Cameron is horrible for Matt's game. And now, mark my words, Matt this week will now be Bowie's best friend. And whatever Bowie wants, Matt's gonna work for it. And everyone's like, oh, Matt loves Cirie. Matt betrayed Cirie the first chance he got and then worked to get back with Cirie because the people in charge decided they like Cirie. All Matt does is whatever anyone else wants. And I understand that's the game. He's playing a very rat floater game. So don't people who are like, I hate Andy's rat floater game. Well, guess what? Matt's a rat floater, and I don't like it.
See, I think there's some underlying things happening, and I think Jackie
Yes, with
knows.
cereal bowls.
Jackie knows in the YouTube, monitoring the YouTube channel chat. Thank you, Jackie. Says Matt lost Eric with the constant loud chewing.
No, he did. Don't get me wrong. He literally destroys every good conversation with his bowl scraping and chewing, but also his game annoys me because, in my opinion, he is playing it more for Jag or Cameron than himself. He just flip-flops with the power every single week. And I know people are going to say, right, so he's playing a great game, so he's going far. He's not winning. No one, he's not going far. He will be out within the next, he's out in the double. Matt is out in the double, hands down, no question. He's not making it 3 more weeks. It's going to be Corey. It's going to be Matt, because Matt will take the bullet of Matt and Jag. Matt will take the Matt and Jag bullet, because Matt, you're a moron because you let people go like Mimi because you don't fight for them. You're like, oh, whatever you say, Jag, I'll go along with that. Okay, shut up, Matt.
It keeps him in the house for another week. He's still there. You're always going to shift and change your alliances and everything because this game moves fast.
I understand the way the game works.
You understand the way this game...
It's like the people... Like, I love Courtney, who's just obsessed with Matt. She's like, they want Matt over Jag. They wanted Felicia over Mimi, and look what happened. And the same thing will happen when Matt's pretty little golden locks are sitting on that block. People are going to go, you know what? We're not going to let the Special Olympian that America's going to love have a chance at winning the money because everyone's going to vote for him. And they're going to vote him out. And if you think they're not, you're crazy. You know the people who wouldn't have done that? Red, Mimi... Well, we haven't had that many evictions. Probably Jared. But, okay, Matt, just do whatever they tell you to do. Just go wherever the power is. Why would you? It's the same thing. And it's the same thing with Cirie. It's the same thing with Cirie and Felicia. So they're being sold the whole story by Matt, by Jag, of like, well, guess what, guys? It's Blue. Blue is the one who's behind everything this week. So, Cirie, Felicia, it's a great thing that you guys are staying, but we just want you to know it was all Blue's fault. And then Cirie and Felicia are like, God, we should have known that we can't trust Blue. Hello, morons. This is your playbook. Flip the vote in the last second and pin it on somebody who had nothing to do with it. Great. And you're falling for it? I'm over it. I'm over all these people. Can they all go? I want no one to win.
Is this our last show?
They're all horrible. I'm sorry. Cirie's horrible. Felicia, they're all horrible at this game. They're all hard. You know, Bowie, let Bowie win. She doesn't care about the game. She's not there to play the game. She just wants to have fun. Let Bowie win. I'm happy with a Bowie win because I'm sick of these people that have no ability to play the game at all. They're letting Cameron play the game. They're letting Jag play the game.
Listen,
That's
I'm
great.
Excited. Bowie won HOH. I want to see what she does.
Me too.
Before, I just thought I just want to lock her in a trampoline park so she can just get out all of her energy like an 8-year-old. But I was just like, when it was down to it, I was like, oh my gosh. And when Felicia answered the way she did, I'm just like, there's that military training again. And Bowie won. I was like, you know what? I'm glad she won. I want to see what she does. You know, she talks about how Suri and Felicia and Nicole turned on her. They didn't turn on you. They just didn't tell you how the vote was going. That's not turning on you. You got to get in there, girl. Stop braiding that 3 inches of hair you have on the top of your head and get in the game.
I'm sorry, I missed what? Who are you mad at?
As a casual viewer. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry. I was just reading chat.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks.
Well, it's so rare that you talk and give me an opportunity to read chat and not have to do 50 things. I was taking advantage. And you're not the angry one. That's my job.
I'm just going to mute my own mic and just sit here and smile.
Yeah, that's okay. Look. So you're mad that Felicia what?
I didn't say I was mad at Felicia.
I know. What? Give me the elevator pitch of what you just said. Go. I'm paying attention now.
I'm so glad that you finally talked.
I had to do a giveaway. I was in the middle of doing a giveaway for chat. Okay, I'm backing out.
I want to see what she does. I think it's ridiculous the way she thinks as far as, Suri and Felicia and Nicole betrayed her when they didn't. They just didn't.
Okay, got it.
In that discussion with the vote because, you're too busy braiding and spray painting that 3 inches of hair you have on top of your head.
Well, that's the part that I'm losing you on. Who's spray painting their hair?
Doesn't she have little glittery things in her hair that she's
Bowie.
Braided? Bowie. I'm Bowie. I'm glad Bowie won HOH, and this
okay, you took us on a whole boat ride.
The whole iteration of the subject of the conversation.
Yeah, you started with Bowie. You started with Bowie. Well, I didn't know. You took us on a boat ride with Felicia and these other people there in America and Corey. Who knew? Who knew when we ended 5 minutes later that we were still talking about Bowie's hair? Okay, look. Here's my problem.
I'm excited Bowie won. I can't wait to see what she does.
So am I. That's irrelevant. Where I'm assuming that's the baseline for everyone. Here's the thing. Mimi helped not have Corey be touched this week, in my opinion. Because by her leaving and going, well, Corey, America, and Bowie are all working together. Now Bowie's HOH. Now Corey and America can bond with her over that. My only hope for this week, because here's what I would ultimately like to happen. I know that I'm on the anti-Matt Jag train, but I would like Corey to go this week. Mainly because, and again, you don't listen to the feeds. You're not a feed watcher. Literally, Corey and America talk game in between making out, and I used to think that the eating noises could trigger my rage. Turns out the sucking on each other's tongues, then being like, so do you think that that's the best move? Then going back to tongue sucking, back to game talking, more tongue sucking. I'm not even going to do it as an example. It's wretched. It's disgusting.
Machine kissing?
Yes, but you're hearing all the noises. Just imagine just
Boy, this is not a good pitch to watch the feeds with all the chewing and the sucking.
No. Literally last night, your choices were listen to Corey and America make out, listen to Matt shove bowls of cereal into his fucking face, or listen to Felicia smash bags of chips while shoving those into it. I mean, the Felicia and Matt, two worst offenders, pretty much eat 24/7 on the live feeds. I've never seen two people that can literally eat 24/7.
Well, there's nothing else to do. I'd be eating too.
Well, then the food needs to be soft food. I don't care about them eating 24/7.
Need to be on slop. Is that what you're saying?
Oh my God. Courtney says, Suri does it too, but Eric can't hate on her. First of all, did you just hear me call Suri stupid because she can't even put together that blue and thing? So, number one, no problem calling out Suri. Number two, guess what? Suri has the ability to chew with her mouth closed, something that your boyfriend Matt can't do. And something that Felicia doesn't do. Suri actually knows how to eat food quietly. So no, I don't care about now. What Suri does that annoys me, and I've said this before. She's a loud spoon scraper and clickety clanker, but she actually can chew with her mouth closed. It's amazing.
So you would throw Matt out of bed for eating crackers?
I honestly can tell you if I was in that house and I had to listen to the noises and the way that I hear them in my head, I honestly think I would be in prison because Matt and Felicia would both be dead. We've already discussed this. I've literally
What a
stabbed.
season that would be, folks.
What is it? I would literally walk over to them and just rip the things of food out of their hand. If they want me to self-evict, they should all just sit around me in a circle and eat chips.
So do you have like rubber bowls in your home? Like, or how are the noises in your home?
No, it's only because their microphones are so sensitive. Like I said, it's as if they're like in their digestive tract, which would be such a simple fix to put a noise filter on the live feeds, which clearly Paramount doesn't want to do.
Well, the app's a mess, so why would they do that?
Exactly. It's just ridiculous. And by the way, if anyone would like $1 million idea, go ahead and figure out how to just implement that across the board. Like, there's got to be a Google. The problem is I don't watch on the feeds, but I guarantee you somewhere there's some Google plugin that removes noise other than talking. I guarantee you it exists. The problem is I don't watch on a computer, so that's not going to help me. I watch on the phone.
So bring me back as a casual viewer. So I know that they decided at the last minute to save Nicole. I know Cameron's biggest thing was Felicia not making jury because she's not going to say good things about him. I thought his whole pre-jury planning was really good because we don't see that in past seasons. It seems like the house guests never really planned for jury better. And then all of a sudden, which this episode or the last two episodes didn't show us, was that Cameron was on board to keep Felicia and take out Nicole.
No, in the beginning of the week, what we're believing, if you believe his DR on the Sunday night episode, he kind of always maybe had the plan to go after Corey, but he sincerely, in the conversations earlier in the week, like you saw with Felicia, he really wanted her out. He truly felt that she would not be good in jury. Now, low-key, based on the things Cameron has said, I think what Cameron was really saying was, I'm worried if I make it to the end of this game and there's too many, maybe people of color in the jury and then one of them with me, I won't win. I kind of feel like that's kind of what Cameron, because he's very much been saying his pecking order is all the people. So this is where I say, like, Cameron is also problematic. And there's stuff like that that makes me not want to root for him at all. Then there's him fighting for his life that makes me want to root for him a little bit. It's just, he flat out said to Felicia, I don't want you in the jury house. Yeah. And he just said she would taint the jury. Yeah. And I think that's what he means by taint the jury. But so I'm surprised that he let her stay.
Yeah, I am surprised too. I mean, that was his target. He's usually been getting what he wants.
Well, then he wanted Corey. Then
when
he
use the veto to get Corey.
Well, because of Jag, because Cameron realizes...
Why does Human Xanax all of a sudden have all this pull?
Because Cameron realizes, here I am again, I am HOH. I cannot play next week. I need to make somebody fucking like me this week. so that I have a chance not to be nominated. Here comes Dumb and Dumber. Hi, I'm Matt. I'm Jag. Okay. I love the whatever. Whatever. So they're like, here they are. Do-do-do-do-do. And, okay, they're going to be my friends. I'm going to use them. Cameron is being smart in using them because he knows that they're a shield for him. They're using Cameron because he's a shield for them as well.
Absolutely. And you and Cameron have so much in common with trying to get people to like you every week.
I don't want people to like me. Do you not hear me bashing America's favorite, Matt?
I know.
I forgot what he didn't know what it was like last week. It was like the most obvious thing in the world. And he was like,
no.
what does that mean?
What was it? Emily Dickinson? What was that?
No, it was so
that
much.
Was Nicole. Didn't know who that was. Are you kidding me?
He didn't know what some word was.
And then Cherie says, I didn't even go to high school, and I knew who she was. And I was like, you didn't go to high school? Like, I get not maybe finishing high school and getting your GED. She said, I didn't even go to high school.
How is she a nurse then? She went to nursing. So you don't have to have a high school diploma to go to nursing school?
You can take your GED, and that's equivalent. But she said, she didn't say I didn't finish high school.
She said I didn't go.
I didn't go to high school at all. And I knew who Emily Dickinson was.
I love how chat is all fighting over who I like and who I don't like. And he loves Cirie and he doesn't love Cirie. Let me be really clear to all of you. I don't like any of them. They're all annoying me. Everyone. I'm struggling to find the redeeming qualities at this point. All of them are annoying me. Jag's game is shit, it annoys me. Matt's game is shit, it annoys me. I don't know who this Cirie is. Cirie should never be on another game that doesn't last more than 3 weeks because she apparently can't handle it. I don't know why Felicia is there at all. Yes, we do. They said they want her to cook meals, and then all the internet got enraged, and I'm like, cooking meals is an actual strategy that people use in Big Brother. Why are we being offended that her strategy of feeding people and making that a reason to make her stay is a good thing? Like, I don't get it. So whatever. It's just God, and it's just like, Corey's playing the kids game. Do you know, here's why I'm angry. You're literally making me watch a show where 21-year-old Corey is the smartest person in that house. That's why I'm angry. Corey is outsmarting Cirie, Felicia, Cameron. What do we want? What is this game? Corey is smarter than everyone else, and I have to sit in front of this mic and say those words. That's why I'm angry.
Well, listen, I don't think it was a good idea to have Jared in there. I can understand or imagine, like, okay, I get it. Like, your son wanted to be in this game more than you did. He's out, he's in, now he's out again, and it kind of deflates you, right? Izzy, her number one lieutenant, was out also. I can see her being deflated, but we've seen you deflated in Survivor. I'm hitting the table, sorry. And I don't care. Pick yourself up, Cirie. Come on. I don't know who this is either, but yeah, I just do better.
Well, I actually understand what Cirie is doing. Now get ready, everyone. This is how we can be adults and not like things about someone and then also like other things about them. It's not just black and white. So I understand what Cirie is doing after the whole Corey, Jared, that whole fight. Cirie now needs to... Yeah, she needs to minimize her target. She needs to now shrink down and be like,
I don't. Felicia in America thing.
Yeah.
Like, I understood all of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not working because none of them believe it. Like, everyone on the live feeds is just like, oh, Cirie's doing that thing where she pretends like she knows nothing, and we all know she knows everything that's happening.
Well, I mean, when they did the live eviction and she was in on the vote, I'm like, she's got her pulse on the game. She's in it, even though she says she's not.
Who says she's not?
She's acting like I'm going to step back. I'm not really.
Oh, right.
Wallpaper. but she got her vote right tonight, so she's obviously
Yeah.
has her finger on the pulse.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. She made sure to know that she's, doing it.
Yeah.
No one is targeting her. I wouldn't say that at all. I wouldn't say no one's targeting her. But yeah, I think the common enemy of the house, and we'll see what happens now, is going to be Cameron at the moment. Unfortunately, unless this was my point earlier, I'm hoping that the relationship that Cameron has been building with Bowie for the past few weeks is going to be enough to keep him safe this week. I think we need Cameron in that house. The thought of having live feeds of just Jag telling Matt what to do, Corey and America sucking on each other's tongues, while Matt fists bowls of cereal and Felicia fist bangs chips. Like, I don't know. I'll just produce the show and I'll get you another. Like, what are we watching?
No, my as a casual viewer and what I've seen, and my connection with the show, I feel what I'm feeling is when I balance my crown chakras and I'm balancing it. What I feel is that Bowie is going to keep Cameron safe. I think she's going after America and Corey.
You think Bowie is going to go after America and Corey? I mean, nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make me happier. I mean, honestly, I wish Jag would be removed from this game. In the order in which I wish people would be removed from the game, I guess I'm going to put Corey first because I'm just done with Corey in general. But then Jag next. Please, for the love of God, Jag next. I'm sick of him being a wet blanket over anything fun that could happen in this game. Anytime anything fun could happen, here comes Jag. Let's not do it. I felt bad that
Suri didn't get to see The Exorcist.
Of course she sees The Exorcist! Did you see half the people in this house? All their heads are spinning around. I'm pretty sure all Felicia needs to do is choke on some chips. She looks like The Exorcist.
So you're not a believer?
No, I'm not a believer.
It's The Exorcist believer.
And I'm not a believer. I'm a believer.
You're a believer.
I'm a believer.
Are you a Swiftie?
The fact that you could even ask me that is almost as insulting as my brother the other day, who said to me, "You have a dog, right?" And I said, "Yes, he's turning 12, and you've watched him several times. Is the dementia moving its way through the family quickly?"
Is it contagious?
Dear Lord. And first of all, people would hate me if I was in that house because I would literally devote a good 15 to 20 minutes of my day making sure that I was on the live feeds shouting out Taylor Swift.
And like eating Doritos, like Taylor got the Lay's, so I would eat like Doritos or something.
Yes, if you know anything about me, what I would be doing on the feeds would be eating chips into my microphone.
And telling us this is how it sounds to me when I watch the live feeds.
Oh, I would do it like 3 times, but then I would just be like, oh.
Yeah.
Eric, be honest, you're a Minuteman.
In bed or the Alliance?
I'm so glad you knew it was an alliance. I mean...
Oh, my
I'm a minute...
God. I am not that much of a casual viewer. I know the alliances.
I'm a Minuteman in the sense that a minute is all I can stand to listen to Jag talk. Even in the DR, he's like this. Do you know what time it is? It's time for the Minuteman.
And it takes him over a minute to say it.
Oh my God, get him out of this game. For the love of God. The fact that Jag is in this game and Izzy is at home or Isom is at home is the most ridiculous. I can't. I can't. We actually had amazing, entertaining players this season, and we are literally left with Jags, Matts, Corey's. I don't even think America's that bad. I don't understand why everyone's hating on America.
No,
America's the only one who had the guts to say anything. Well, fucking Corey ran away. And I get it. And I know what and Corey is coming from the Derek, the whole school of you don't get involved in public fights. You don't talk about it. It'll never end well for you. And I get it. I understand that's what Corey is doing. Like I said, Corey, smartest player in the house, and it kills me that he's there and I have to say those words.
And he's 21.
And he's 21 years old. And you know who should never have $750,000? Anyone who's 21 years old.
Well, he can pay off his college debt, his college loans.
Yay.
Maybe he could buy a better mustache.
And you look like a moron. It literally looks like a caterpillar laid on your face while you were sleeping. I mean, you look ridiculous. Literally, you look ridiculous. And by the way, Corey, if I have to watch you shove your hand down your pants and then proceed to smell your balls one more time on the live feeds, it's just, why has the GR told Matt he's not allowed to eat the little sticks anymore? Can they please tell fucking Corey that he's not allowed to smell his balls? Sweat. Yes, the GR has told him he's no longer allowed to do that. And I don't know, like, it was even on tonight's episode. I didn't even want to tweet it out again. Just, this is what you are spared from. The amount of time that Corey, so just imagine that my hand is full in my pants, right? And then Corey does this, like, he acts like he's being sly. He'll go like this, pull his hand out of his pants and be like, just like that. Like, you're smelling your fucking balls. What is happening?
If you're clean or not. Like, do I need to take a shower again?
There's live feeds. Oh my God. I hope that in the future he becomes a lawyer and whoever is going against him just goes, Exhibit A, here's him smelling his balls. This is your lawyer. Exhibit B, here's him eating his snot. Exhibit C, here's him having sex on the live feed. I mean, he's aware of the live feeds. I don't know what he's doing. It's ridiculous.
Well, you know what they say, like you at first you realize the cameras are there and then you forget that they're there.
I don't care.
So, but basically what I'm saying is he does that at home. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I think at home he's having a feast off of the snot in his nose and his ball sweat. Probably like eats his boogers, gets thirsty, cups his ball sweat and drinks it. I'm Corey, best player this season. Why is Eric mad? That's why. Now I have to stand here and talk about, hello, Sari, do you want to do anything this week? No? Okay, you're not even in the edit.
I knew I should have drank during the show. I start drinking.
Look, here's what's very important, and I don't ever really, you know me, I don't ever really, do anything like this unless it is important. And I don't think I've ever done this on a show really, but I just have to say, Comedy Jonah, it is Nurse Cheryl's birthday, and happy birthday to Nurse Cheryl. She is one of the live feed updaters that are always, if you guys follow at BB Live Updaters, she is one of the updaters that are always updating all of you. And they have just done the most amazing job this season of updating. And I just had to say happy birthday to her because it's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Nurse Cheryl. Nurse Cheryl.
Are you calm down
it's
now?
Your birthday. You deserve it. You're super special.
I love that. If you ended it like giving her an ice cream cone or something.
That'll be 50. Something. I just had a.
That'll be 50 cents, ma'am.
ma'am, because I'm from the 30s.
That'll be 50 cents, ma'am. So, yeah, I mean, absolutely ridiculous. What do you think Bowie will end up doing?
I don't think that she is. Of course, she has said she's not very happy with Cerie, but now Cerie's not a threat because everybody's gone that betrayed Bowie, and I think when she's got Matt in her ear and Jag whispering in her ear because Jag speaks very soft, that they're going to aim it towards Corey, or Corey in America. And that's my gut. I think she's going to kind of lean towards those nominations. I also see her having a full meltdown that she has to play the game, has to make a decision. Anybody she nominates is going to be upset with her. She doesn't want to do it. This is forcing her hand, and then she's going to self-evict.
First of all, people from the fictitious land of Australia and New Zealand, I don't believe they really have feelings, so I don't think that is going to be a factor for her. I do agree with Destinies, who is from New Zealand and now may or may not be real. I think I agree with what she's saying, which is I don't think Bowie she doesn't have her own thought of what to do at all.
Exactly.
I think it will be a matter of who is she going to listen to? And this is where I just go back to, I hope that the work Cameron has put in with Bowie is going to pay off here.
With the vote with Red, they were the only two that voted to keep him, right? And that is where they bonded. And I think as someone as sensitive as Bowie has shown us, and the betrayal of Cerie and the gang, I think, in that moment, that's when it was happening. That's when she was betrayed by Cerie and the gang. That's when her and Cameron were on the wrong side of the vote. I think she has kept that. You know what I mean? That's kind of been an emotional scar that she's carrying with her. And I think it's going to resonate this week. I think we're going to see her listen to Cameron and listen to Cameron and go after Corey in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just did a whole big talk about the festering wound from Cerie, so I thought she'd go after Cerie.
No,
I'm sorry if I thought the end of the story. I never know where your stories are going to end. They always start here and end nowhere where they started.
They end somewhere. You're just in a thought of, what could I yell at next about?
Exactly.
Sorry if I'm trying to put a little color into this effing show.
Thank you. You know what? You're on the list of people I don't like too now.
You know what? I'm gonna grab a bag of chips next time. And I'm
no.
Eat them, right?
No.
And then I'm gonna have a nice bowl of cereal, and I'm not even gonna put milk in it. I'm just gonna crunch it and hit the bowl.
Do you want to know something funny?
Oh, I'd love to hear something funny from you this last hour. Sure.
Okay, watch this. I've been prepared for that scenario for a long time. I'm sorry, everyone. Comedy Jonah is having technical difficulty. He's not available right now. I'll let you know when he's done with his bag of chips.
He's lost his internet again.
His internet is darn! His internet went out.
Too? I was muted, and you turned me into Mecole. I was muted and invisible.
I just loved.
Is that the Mecole effect?
I just love how Julie was acting like she was giving her a compliment, and Julie just does her turn and she's like, let's talk about Mecole, who has been all but invisible this season.
I know.
I'm like, that wasn't a compliment, Julie. Let's talk about a person whose game sucks. Mecole? But I think prediction.
Want to rally for the votes? Did you, Mecole? Mimi?
Although I will say, Mecole finally gave us the reaction we've been waiting for about Jared. We've been waiting for a screaming gasp. Oh my God! I didn't know they were mother and son. Like that, I feel like is the reaction we've been waiting for the whole time. So
yeah,
I'm finally glad someone gave us that reaction.
Mm-hmm. Finally.
Debbie Ann says, I wouldn't blame her for going after Cerie and Felicia, but I think the guys will steer her more towards Blue or America. I
And
do
Corey.
think, I mean, here's the thing. The plan was to steer her towards a Blue, I believe, and a Felicia
Mm-hmm.
originally. But I think Cameron has now realized I should have just pulled the trigger on Corey. I should have made the move. I should have got Corey out. I have a feeling if Cameron is really going to be the one deciding and telling her what to do, he is going to push for Corey, I hope.
He has to.
But I
Corey's
hope.
a huge threat. He's a huge threat. And you've got, little lambs like Matt and even Jag that can help. But I think Bowie needs to listen to Cameron. I think Bowie needs to listen to Cameron and target Corey. And if she puts up Blue in America, then they need to do a backdoor on Corey.
I mean, I don't know why Bowie would I mean, Bowie really doesn't have a reason to go after anyone. Has Bowie been nominated?
I think she has once. No?
I feel like she has once as well. Like, who put her? No, she hasn't been nominated, has she?
Why is she crying all
No,
the time?
she hasn't. She doesn't cry all the time. She has no idea what's going on half the time. Okay, so she has no reason to put anybody
The kids
up.
aren't playing with me. They're not nice. They're lying.
The kids aren't nice. No one wants to talk. Excuse me, this is my room and I would like to lay down.
I need the nappies. Is it nappies time?
Hello, ladies and gentlemans. Pip, pip, cheerio, mate. I'm here for my room and I'll lay down any goddamn time I want.
Anybody got any lollies?
I need a lolly.
I'm a 42-year-old child. Has anybody got a lolly?
She just turned 45 on Wednesday and then told the whole entire house that she turned 35.
And they believe her?
Oh, they have eyes. First of all, I'm obsessed with her music. I keep like one of her songs is like liar, liar, you're so full of shit. Liar, liar. Like I just walk around and I just sing Bowie James songs.
Is that what she's singing in the live feeds?
No, she it's one of her songs. She has, like a musical career.
Like on Spotify or like what are you talking about?
She's a musician. Do you think she's
DJ.
dressing like that
DJ.
and she's a doctor?
She's
No.
She's a DJ.
No, she's a musician. Maybe you should go onto YouTube and watch some of her songs and videos.
Why did the intro in the first episode have her DJing?
I don't know. Why did they have Nicole as a podcaster? Titles don't matter.
Let's scroll up right now and see what it says about her on the Wikipedia.
All of the titles are wrong. They have for Cerie nurse, surgical,
Barrister and DJ from Los Angeles. She's a lawyer.
because
A barrister? Is that what a lawyer is in the fake country of Australia?
oh, isn't that so funny? Now you want to tell me the place is real?
Go.
The place is real. Australia's real. You know where you could be a judge or a DJ.
A barrister.
You know where I could be a judge or a DJ? When I'm playing The Sims in the fake world I created.
You have time to play Sims?
No, the joke was because it's not a real place in The Sims, so it would be like I made it, yeah.
Control of it.
So she has a musical career, and maybe not
As a
now.
DJ, playing other people's music.
Maybe not now, but maybe at some point you could go back and watch some of her
I want to
clips.
hear this liar, liar, you're a piece of crap. Is that
I will
what
send
is?
it to you immediately after the show.
Okay, perfect.
No, it's poppy. It's like liar, liar, pants on fire.
We should do some moves for the next show.
No,
Liar,
it's a
pants on fire.
It's acoustic. Well, maybe if you read any of my tweets, like you say you read, I've posted the video several times. She's in like a field with
Wait, I
some
don't
guy
know where the X
playing
is.
it. Oh boy, oh boy. Because we all know how accurate Wikipedia is.
She's a lawyer. She can bake, and she's a lawyer. Why doesn't she have a little bit thicker skin? Come on.
She has a hugely thick skin. What are you talking about? She literally lets these people shit all over her all the time. She knows it's happening, and she still smiles in their faces.
And then cries in secrecy.
She doesn't cry in secrecy. She cried one time this whole season.
Oh, because I was on the other side of the vote. They didn't tell me.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, that was it?
And that was it. And she should have been pissed about that.
Well,
and by the way, crying's just a normal emotion, like yelling or laughing. We're not going to shame anyone for crying. It's a normal emotion.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to shame anyone anymore. Okay.
There's 3 people I'm going to shame. Matt
Jag.
and Felicia.
Oh.
And Jag.
Okay.
I need the 3 of them gone. Wave my wand. Boop. It doesn't matter. The show's boring. At this point, seriously, if Cameron goes this week, I cannot imagine the snooze fest crawling to a slow death that this season will have.
Well, maybe Bowie will amp up her music career, and we'll see that on the live feeds. So what you're saying is should I start watching the live feeds now?
No, you missed it. You missed all the good. You want an example of live feeds? Here's how we go on the live feeds. This is a perfect example this week. Oh my God, something great's going to happen. It's going to be so amazing. It's going to be so amazing. Oh, Jag fucked us. Now we just have nothing to do for 5 days. Wait, it's 1 day before the vote. They're flipping the vote. They're flipping the vote. They're flipping the vote. Crap.
Jag fucked us again.
No, he did. I mean, Jag could have fought back. I did find it interesting that Jag was the person who made it so that Corey did not go up. Yeah. Because Cameron put so much faith in it. But then earlier today, Jag did try and push a little bit with Cameron, maybe to call off the flip, and Cameron wanted no part of it. So I find it interesting as to what Cameron's real motivations are, since he was willing to hurt his own game for Jag earlier in the week, and now won't even entertain anything Jag says. Or maybe that is exactly why he's not entertaining anything Jag says, because he's like, wow, what a moron was I for listening to this idiot.
Well, I think it's going to be a very interesting week.
It's going to be a very interesting week.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be watching?
I'm here, aren't I?
I like I said, it's all going to depend on who. It's all going to depend on who gets in Bowie Jane's ears. That's it. What?
Or Jermaine King. Or there's great combos, and then all 4 feeds are on Cherie in bed.
Yeah. Well, she loves to go to bed at 10 p.m. How you don't know why that's funny? You don't watch the live feeds.
Listen, I have watched them before. I find them annoying because of that crap. Like, I'm sitting here trying to sift through all of these multiple conversations because I don't have that special little app or viewer that everybody's talking about. And then all of a sudden the camera goes to somebody I don't want to look at or see or hear. So I'm like, screw it.
Oh,
I'd rather
so
watch
what you're
Buffy the Vampire Slayer again.
Well, who wouldn't? So, what you're saying is just the thought of watching the live feeds make you angry? Imagine then if you watch them all day long, how angry you would be when you got to this show.
Well, now I get it.
Thank you.
And I think somebody needs to not watch them and be a casual viewer to keep a little balance in this show.
No, that's your job.
I know. That's what I just literally said. See,
I thought you were.
You tune out? Is it when I speak? Is it my tone of voice? Like, I just need to know if I'm being heard.
Well, I stupidly thought you were telling me that I should take a break, but clearly that was wrong.
Presumed what I was going to say.
And when you presume, you make a zoom out of you and me. We make a presume out of both of you. I am just really shocked. I think one of the most just shocking things that I got out of chat. If chat has any questions for us before we wrap this up, let us know right now in YouNow or YouTube before we wrap it up. But I think one of the most shocking things that I learned from chat today was that JJ Wisconsin is very anti-Matt and Jag also. It has taken me a while to get him on my side, but welcome. I'm glad you finally realized what horrible players they are.
Who?
Exactly. Who exactly? What questions would we have for a casual viewer, says Courtney. Wow, she's really being a big bee and going in on you.
I don't have any questions. I have none for Nicole. I don't have any questions at all.
Well, if anyone does have any questions, they can, put them in the patron group.
For me, Cole, right?
For me, Cole, we'll be doing that. Annie said, I want to know how John's State was.
It was good.
It was so good.
Super good.
Any other questions? And that's your answer, Annie. What do you got? Doctor Who horses? What do you hope happens this week? I think we've already said it. I hope that we get a Corey. I would like Corey gone this week.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, and even just sit there in front of camera and be like, "Yeah, I'm feeling pretty relaxed this week." That would be so annoying. You know what I mean? Like. It shocked me that can't. I mean, I get why he was after Felicia, but I don't know why he didn't go after Corey. I think he's such a much bigger threat, But of course, we're not in the house. We don't know. We're not hearing everything. So.
Well, oddly, let me tell you this though. I don't know because again, you are a casual viewer, so I don't know. This might blow your mind. There's actually There's actually cameras in the house, and we can actually watch them to actually know what is going on all the time. We can do that.
Right. Because, just like Jermaine said, in these great conversations, and they all switch to Suri in bed. Yeah, you get to see every single moment of every day.
No, I agree. Diane Porter wants Sarah to go on the block.
I want Sarah on the block too.
Do you know who Sarah is?
No, but
Sarah is what autocorrect always thinks Siri is. A lot of us do like the TTS or the text to speech or whatever because we're always watching in Discord.
I do it all the time.
It always changes Siri to Sarah.
That's hilarious.
That's what it does.
That's hilarious.
John Lost wants to know, John, as a casual viewer, who currently has your America's favorite player vote?
Oh my gosh.
Who's your favorite? I know. See? Thank you. So don't act like you don't know why I'm mad. Exactly.
Even
who's my favorite? I don't know.
Well, viewer, even me, I'm just like.
Oh, Bowie. I'm giving it to Bowie. At this point, Bowie. We'll see if Bowie's the only one on my good list. We're going to see how she runes this week. What? She's going to ruin the week.
She's my favorite player until we see how she ruins the week. Is that
because she's going to ruin it.
She's going to have a roller coaster of emotions and breaking down. She cannot make a decision. She's a little girl sitting in the middle of the floor with her legs open playing jacks.
Why do her legs have to be open?
Because that's how you play jacks. You got to play with them right there, so they're close to you. So you
Oh, be
grab the
careful.
ball.
Here comes Corey's hands.
Oh my gosh, not with America there. But yeah, with a lolly, like she's gonna break down. She can't make a decision. She doesn't want to hurt anybody.
Destinies would like Sari or Matt to be America's favorite player. JJ
Yeah.
Wisconsin says, I agree with whoever Eric wants. I will give them my vote. Thank you, JJ. Courtney also agrees, whoever Eric wants. I love that.
I disagree with that, and I think a Sari or Matt.
No, Matt lost my vote a long time ago.
Matt
can get it back. If Matt decides to think for himself or do anything to prove to me that he's actually consciously doing something to better his own game as opposed to just what other people tell him to do, then I will actually root for Matt. But until that happens, I think Matt is just being a little lamb led to the slaughter because he can't think for himself. He's just a more personable Bowie. He's just a Bowie in a better position. He understands the game slightly better than Bowie.
Which is what I like about him.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's Big Brother. He understands it better, therefore he's in a better position.
Still in the house, and Jared isn't.
Well, I never wanted Jared to go anywhere. Destiny says it's very obvious you don't want watch Matt much on the feeds. Well, you're correct. Just assume that if he's fisting food into his face, I'm not watching. And I do believe that fills up about a good 23 hours of his day. So I can only go by the retells where other people have to talk about Matt. Or I listen to our live feed updaters at BB Live Updaters. Because I can just read what Matt said.
Oh, just read it all. Exactly. And not hear anything.
And it's usually like, yes, whatever you say, Jag, I'll do whatever you want. Whoa, 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 whoa. I will, well, whatever. Matt said when he got in trouble, and he did say when they said you're not allowed to chew on the floss pick anymore, he did say, what am I going to stick in my mouth now? And I said, wow, I can't believe people didn't edit that into stuff.
Josh Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel? Well, he probably, yeah, maybe he might. So do the ladies have to stop chewing on the picks? I don't know. Oh, we only heard Matt get in trouble for it, so I don't know. As someone from a foreign country, I think Bowie targets America. She's automatic, and I ruined Lost's joke. He said, as someone from a foreign country, I think if Bowie targets America, she automatically gets placed on a watch list. I ruined it. Mm-hmm. Well, I think this is a great place to wrap up the show, Comedy Jonah.
Me too.
I think it is I think we need to let you get back to your ice cream route.
I do. I'm running late.
You're running late? Now, which song do you use on your ice cream, Chuck? Is it just like the do-do-do-do-do, or is it like the birds and the, like is it the Mr. Softy theme song?
It's the Mr. Sandman song.
Do they have ice cream trucks where you live?
Mm-hmm.
They drive around your neighborhood?
With the little music?
Yeah.
No.
Do they really don't? No. I don't know. All I know about Seattle is it rains all the time and everyone's massively depressed, except you, for some reason. You're the happiest fucking Seattle person I ever met. Every other Seattle person I know is suicidal. Not you.
Honey, we want ice cream, we have DoorDash, okay? There's no ice cream trucks. There's no nothing. We have Amazon. Amazon's from Seattle.
All right, everyone. I want to remind you all, if you loved this show, again, make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe wherever you are watching. Share the show. Tell friends. Tell family members. Stick your questions for Mimi over for me in the Discord.
Questions.
fist them, pretend like your questions are a chip and they're going to town on it in the house. Watch our Discord. It's where we're, doing it all over there. We're doing it all over there. It's all in the Discord. It's where we're at, everyone.
Over there.
Get over there. Any final thoughts, Comedy Jonah?
Nope. Like I said, I'm excited to see what Bowie's going to do, how she's going to handle things, her temperament, all of that. So it should be good. I might want to see the feeds just to see this in real time.
All right. Everyone, we will see you all on the next show. I'm going to go head over to the Discord in a few. I'll see you guys over there in the BB25 Live Feeds chat room. Bye, friends. Bye.